What? A Mizner video without a skit? I guess this intro kinda qualifies, but this video has got something up its sleeve. Not a skit necessarily, outside of this thing, but there's a part 2 on a different channel. Let's get into it. So I got this video recommended by YouTube, and it's by Gabriel Mizner. It's a footage of them doing their typical HME practice, and of course I went down through the comment section just to see what people say, and this and that, and I found a link that goes to a video of that Ramsey guy supposedly doing HME in grappling.
Okay, I see. Good placement, good structure, proper technique.
Well, this is just grappling. Now, I sort of feel obligated to make this video and to talk about this thing because it's a good way to tackle the topic of practice demo being different than the actual application. That's actually quite a common criticism that Kung Fu gets. For anyone that doesn't know, hi, I'm Tomo. I'm a mixed martial artist, amateur only. I practice Japanese Jiu-Jitsu as well, but I had my start in martial arts with Kung Fu. JKD, Wing Chun, White Crane, all that type of stuff. I love it. It's forever in my heart. That's where I started. I still have fun with exploring Kung Fu. So just for context, that's why I'm going to be talking about like Wing Chun stuff and things people get wrong about some branches of Kung Fu or whatever. But it's to serve a larger purpose. So let's keep watching. No matter which style, it's quite common that when combat sports athletes or just fans of MMA and stuff like that watch things like Chi Sao, then they immediately cry foul. Where is that in fighting? So when you show them actual like Wing Chun fighters, there is no Chi Sao there. So they often criticize that because it's quite different. The quote-unquote demo is quite different than the actual application. The problem with that is that Chi Sao isn't supposed to be a demo, or at least it shouldn't be done as a demo. I've said multiple times, it's as if you considered a speedball or a double end bag being a demonstration of boxing. It's really not. It's a practice. It's a tool that you use to develop certain skills.
Is accented. You'll hear accented beats when we do this, and that's the colorful sound that the bag makes. It actually has its own rhythmic attraction, and that's what addicts all of us, is that sound. Everybody that really gets into this goes, that sound is so cool. They love that. 3 from here, from the back, you hear 3. Now the rhythm changes when I do this. That's 2 rebounds. Fist hits the bag, 1, 2, and comes back. Single fist here, you hear that beat, changes.
So unlike speed bag over here, HME demos imply fighting.
I'd shift back, turn my body as he's still coming in, touch the head, and just follow far towards the ground or out to the side. Stick and follow his head and retreat the rear leg. And then if they really work it,
you're showing what this art would look like if it was a real fight. You know, judo has demonstrations. Plenty of proven functional martial arts also do demos. They just act out like a play, pretend and do make-believe fighting, but they do it with actual stuff that you can visibly see in actual fights. So why is that important here? Well, because when we look at this video by that guy, it just looks like normal grappling. There's none of that push jump stuff that we see Adam and guys do. So in that case, it's actually valid criticism, because what us skeptics are looking for is the exact skill that's being demonstrated by Adam and Gabriel and these guys. They do call these demos. They are implying that this is what it will look like, that this is real skill, that these people are really trying to push them and they make them jump. So why is none of that there? That's a glaring issue. Most people who train functional martial arts will immediately recognize that that's a huge problem, and the answer is because that's not real. That's not possible. And what he did show is totally fine. It actually kind of looks like a lot of my grappling that I do. A lot of like joint locking, standing up, neck cranks, and that all that type of stuff. That's all good and well, but it's not what we are looking for. So often people will cite examples like these to show that HME does work. But the whole point is for it to look like the demos. Then you're admitting that the demos aren't real. That this is some weird sort of practice that you can do by pretending that people jump. And then this grappling is what it's really like. But then what the hell is this all about? It just doesn't make sense. And look, it happens with a lot of martial arts that are considered bullshit or whatever. Like people like DKU. He's a good example of that.
Take someone like DKU and we look at him demonstrating and it looks amazing. When we actually see him in a situation where he could use those techniques for real, suddenly it's lacking, isn't it? And at least DKU actually got into the ring, you could say, but lackluster to say the least. All of these magnificent world-class skills out of the window when you have to do them for real.
So yeah, that's the problem with this HME stuff. Skeptics aren't going to shut up until we actually get proper evidence. Now, this was really just a preliminary assessment of the whole thing. And for part 2, you should go over to One Man Stampede's channel to get proper in-depth stuff on this topic. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Take care. For more content about all kinds of martial arts, subscribe, like and share and comment and all that good stuff. If you're interested in more stuff like this, esoteric techniques, Aikido, Kung Fu, whatever, there are playlists on the channel and we got hundreds and hundreds of videos. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.
Go check out the Martial Geeks channel if you haven't. He has some excellent content on there, some great discussions about skepticism of stupid martial arts. He doesn't, not his language, mine. Because there are some really stupid martial arts practices out there of insidious bullshido trying to insert itself into the discussion about serious martial artists where it does not belong, and our friend Martial Geeks puts them in their place in a very rational and logical and measured manner, so shout out to Martial Geeks.
Can't argue with that. What do you say, Optimus?
Shut up.